taking your audience questions. Any questions you have for us, send them in through our website, davidpakman.com. Click on Contact Us. Tell us your question or leave it as a voicemail, 219-2-DAVID-P. The G-Man says, hi, Pakman crew. Do you think that 18-year-olds should be able to buy alcohol? Well, number one, I don't think that there is anything objective about saying 18 is the year at which you can buy cigarettes and join the army, but 21 is when you can buy alcohol, but in other countries it's other ages. So I don't think that there's anything hard and fast about any of it. So really the question is, should an 18-year-old be able to buy alcohol given the other things 18-year-olds are and are not able to do, right? I mean, I think we have to consider it in context. I believe that if you are mature enough at age 18 to make the decision to go and to fight in the military and to risk dying in combat, that it seems to correspond with that you would be responsible enough to purchase alcohol and make the right decision about drinking alcohol or going to bars. However, I think that many would argue 18-year-olds are not yet developed enough to say, I believe that it makes sense to give my fate to the military and let them decide where they send me and whether I risk dying in war. So on the one hand, I believe that if you can fight at 18, you should be able to buy alcohol at 18. On the other hand, I know that not being able to buy alcohol at 18 has been shown to reduce the number of car accidents, and that's the case. So maybe 18 is too young to join the military. Maybe we're getting to that. I don't really know.
I would say that there shouldn't be an age limit on drinking.
Really? At all?
No, I think we should be more like some European countries in that regard.
If a 12-year-old wants to sit at a bar and have 5 beers, they can do it.
A bar's not supposed to serve to intoxication. I mean, you got to look at it from both sides.
Wow.
I mean, maybe, it's 16 in a lot of European countries to go into a bar. I'm fine with that. But I don't think you should be able to go into a package store and buy lots of alcohol and booze until you're 21.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that? So 20 years old, you can go, 18 years old, 19 years old, 20 years old, you can go and fight for your country. You can drive a car.
You can still drink. You can drink in bars. You can drink if someone gets it for you.
But you just don't want you don't want those individuals going into a package store and buying alcohol for themselves.
Right.
Why?
I just don't think it makes sense.
But does that explanation make sense?
In my mind, it does. Yeah. as a bartender and as someone who used to drink underage.
Yeah.
And with, other people underage, I think that makes perfect sense.
Natan, do you want to weigh in?
I just think that it's hard to compare the U.S. with European countries that have a lower drinking age, and because it works for them and their culture is different. The culture here isn't that most parents are sort of having their kids have a little wine when they're 12 or 13 to try it out and stuff. There's a much more lax culture over there, which then, allows for sort of more lax laws to make sense and to be acceptable. But here, I certainly don't think it should be 21, given the other things that are legal at the age of 18. But at the same time, I'm not going to deny if there is a scientific study that says that if it's 21 versus 18, it'll save lives.
Right. So I believe that there is a lack of congruity between the drinking age and other things that people are able to do. But based on the reality of American culture, in contrast to European culture, where Lewis is absolutely right about a lot of these things, so is Natan, I don't think that we are going to really see any benefit from letting 18-year-olds drink. That's my thought on that, G-Man. Thank you for the question. Keep the questions coming. davidpakman.com. Click on Contact Us. Then we'll answer it.